Have you ever wondered if you've been getting Stoicism all wrong? It's a common misconception that Stoics are cold, unemotional, and shun all pleasures, leading a life devoid of joy. But is this really what Stoic philosophy teaches? Imagine a person who believes that being Stoic means suppressing all emotions, never seeking help, and facing every challenge in isolation. This couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, Stoicism encourages understanding and managing emotions, not erasing them. It advocates for self-reliance, but not to the extent of rejecting community and support from others. Today, we're going to debunk 6 common misconceptions about Stoicism and reveal what it truly means to live as a Stoic. By embracing the authentic teachings of Marcus Aurelius, you'll discover a path to a richer, more meaningful life, filled with purpose and resilience. So, let's dive in and uncover the essence of Stoic wisdom. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Let's get started. Number 1. Stoicism means suppressing emotions. Picture a Stoic standing amidst chaos, his face a mask of indifference. This image, popularized by movies and media, suggests that being Stoic means suppressing all emotions. But is this the true essence of Stoicism? Many modern interpretations mistakenly view Stoicism as a call to become emotionally numb, leading people to think they should suppress all feelings to maintain a calm exterior. When Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and renowned Stoic philosopher, wrote his reflections and meditations, he did so not as an emotionless ruler, but as a deeply introspective human. He openly acknowledged his frustrations, fears, and sadness. Yet he sought to understand and manage these emotions with reason and reflection. Stoicism doesn't advocate for emotional suppression, but rather the cultivation of emotional intelligence. Seneca, another great Stoic thinker, advised that we should train our minds to rise above fortune and look down upon the world's wealth with boldness and defiance. He wasn't suggesting that we become unfeeling automatons, but that we master our emotions instead of being mastered by them. It's about finding balance, acknowledging our emotions without letting them control us. Consider a modern, professional-facing criticism at work. Instead of burying feelings of frustration or anger, a true Stoic would acknowledge these emotions, understand their origin, and choose a rational response, such as seeking constructive feedback or addressing the issue calmly with a superior. Number 2. Stoicism is about absolute self-reliance. Real men don't need anyone. They're completely self-sufficient. This mantra, often mistakenly attributed to Stoicism, suggests that Stoics should handle everything alone. But does Stoicism really endorse such isolation? The rugged lone wolf, the image of a man who faces life's challenges alone, never asking for help or showing vulnerability, might seem appealing. It suggests strength and independence, but this extreme form of self-reliance can lead to isolation and burnout. It overlooks the social nature of human beings and the importance of community. Stoicism teaches self-discipline and personal responsibility, but it also emphasizes the interconnectedness of humanity. The Stoics believed in the concept of a cosmopolis, a universal city where all humans are citizens. This means recognizing our dependence on others and valuing relationships as essential to our well-being. Epictetus, another key Stoic philosopher, spoke about the importance of community. He advised that we should conduct ourselves towards others as we would have them act towards us, implying a mutual support system. True Stoicism encourages us to seek support, build strong relationships, and contribute to the community. Imagine someone struggling with mental health issues. Instead of isolating himself and trying to handle everything alone, A Stoic approach would involve seeking support from friends, family, or professionals. Recognizing one's limitations and the value of community is key to true Stoicism. Number 3. Stoicism is about achieving external success. In a world obsessed with success, it's easy to misinterpret Stoicism as a pathway to achieving wealth, status, and achievements. But does Stoicism prioritize these external markers? Many believe that Stoicism can be used as a tool for personal success and a competitive edge, highlighting how Stoic practices can help in business or sports. This portrayal often paints Stoicism as a means to climb the ladder of success. However, this interpretation misses the core of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches that true success lies in inner virtue and wisdom, not in external achievements. The Stoics valued virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance over wealth, fame, or power. Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor with immense power and wealth, often reflected on the fleeting nature of such external trappings. In his meditations, he reminded himself that true fulfillment comes from within. Consider a businessman facing a financial setback. A superficial understanding of Stoicism might push him to focus solely on regaining wealth. A true Stoic approach, however, would focus on maintaining integrity, learning from the experience, and exercising resilience, regardless of the financial outcome. Number 4. Stoicism requires complete control over one's life. Control what you can. Ignore the rest. This simplified slogan suggests that Stoics must control all aspects of their lives. But is this feasible or even desirable? Some believe that Stoicism demands complete control over every aspect of life, leading to frustration and a false sense of failure when things don't go as planned. Imagine trying to control every detail of your life, from the weather to other people's actions. It's impossible and a source of constant stress. Stoicism distinguishes between what is within our control and what is not. Epictetus taught that we should focus on controlling our actions, judgments, and responses while accepting that many external events are beyond our control. This understanding helps cultivate serenity and reduce unnecessary stress. Imagine an athlete training for a competition. A misunderstanding of Stoicism might lead him to obsess over every variable, attempting to control the uncontrollable. A Stoic approach would involve focusing on training and effort while accepting that the outcome depends on many external factors. Number 5. Stoicism means avoiding pleasure. The image of a Stoic as someone who denies all pleasures and lives an austere, joyless life is pervasive. But does Stoicism really call for such asceticism? Some interpret Stoicism as a call to renounce all pleasures, believing that any indulgence is a sign of weakness. This extreme interpretation can lead to an unbalanced life devoid of joy. The idea that Stoicism requires avoiding all pleasures is a misinterpretation. Stoicism doesn't demand the avoidance of pleasure, but rather warns against being controlled by it. The Stoics taught that pleasures should be enjoyed in moderation and with wisdom. Seneca often spoke about enjoying life's pleasures wisely, savoring them mindfully and without excess. He warned against being controlled by desires, which can lead to dependency and loss of self-control. Consider someone who loves gourmet food. A misinterpretation of Stoicism might lead him to give up this enjoyment entirely. A true Stoic approach would be to enjoy meals mindfully, without overindulgence and without compromising one's virtues. Number 6. Stoicism is a rigid, unchanging doctrine. Once a Stoic, always a Stoic. This phrase suggests that Stoicism is a strict, unchanging set of rules. But does Stoicism really leave no room for flexibility? Some view Stoicism as a rigid doctrine, believing it demands strict adherence to unchangeable rules. This perception can make Stoicism seem unapproachable and unrealistic. However, Stoicism is not a rigid doctrine but a flexible philosophy that evolves with understanding and context. The Stoics encouraged adapting their teachings to fit personal circumstances and contemporary challenges. Flexibility and continuous learning are integral to practicing Stoicism effectively. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of adapting to change and remaining flexible. Stoicism is about applying timeless principles to the ever-changing circumstances of life, finding wisdom and virtue in every new situation. Conclusion: in exploring these 7 misconceptions, we've uncovered the deeper layers of Stoic philosophy and its true applications. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but managing them intelligently. It's not about absolute self-reliance, but recognizing the value of community. True Stoic success is measured by inner virtues, not external achievements. By distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot, we cultivate serenity and reduce unnecessary stress. Stoicism allows for the enjoyment of pleasures in moderation and is relevant to both daily life and major crises. Finally, Stoicism is a dynamic and adaptable philosophy, not a rigid set of rules. As we conclude this exploration of Stoicism, I encourage you to reflect on your understanding of this ancient philosophy. Are there areas where you might be misinterpreting its teachings? How can you apply the true principles of Stoicism to your daily life? Take the time to read works by Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Engage with their writings, ponder their insights, and see how they resonate with your personal experience. Stoicism is not just a philosophy to be studied, but a way of life to be lived. Embrace its teachings, challenge your misconceptions, and strive to become a modern Stoic who truly understands and practices the wisdom of this timeless philosophy. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching,